What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So, real quick, welcome back, anybody from this past weekend, 4th of July here in the United States. I've been out of town since, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, something like that. So, finally good to be back home, but it was nice, just getting away for a little vacation, with the family and all that stuff. So, yeah, hope everybody had fun and was safe and all that sort of stuff. But, so, if you're new and you're wondering what this is, let me go over a few rules for everybody. So, this whole thing that we got going on is a tournament that me and my community put together 72 characters that potentially could be in Smash Ultimate through the means of the Fighter Pass and DLC and all sorts of stuff like that. So, this tournament is for fun. Just want to stress that it is for fun. So, if a character ends up winning one of these contests over a character that you like, it's all good. It's all good. It's just for fun. Nothing's official. Nintendo probably doesn't even know this thing exists, and they're not going to take any inspiration from it. So it's all good. But anyway, how does it work? Basically, down in the comments, you type one of the two characters' names that are in the matchup for the day. So today's matchup is WaLuigi facing off against Mach, and then you type one of those two names down in the comments who you'd rather see in Smash Ultimate for DLC. You can vote for both. If you absolutely love both the characters, just simply type both. Very simple. Otherwise, the rest of the rules, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. You lose once, you drop to the loser bracket. You lose from there, you're done. If there's ever a tie in the voting, I will flip a coin on camera. Best and fairest way to break the tie. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, again, tournament's for fun. It's for fun. But let's go over the results from last week, which was, who do we have? Oh, Dixie Kong against Plusle and Minin. Now, somebody brought this to my attention. I got home Sunday, so yesterday, and I read the comment, and there's really nothing I can do about it. So somebody brought up the comment that it looked like somebody just created quite a few accounts to vote in the matchup. Now, there's no way I can know that one person went and created quite a few accounts just to vote for one particular character. And, well, sadly, it does seem like that ended up kind of swaying the votes at the end, because here's the results. I'll show you. Plusle and Minin actually beat Dixie Kong. So, first of all, I never expected that to happen. But Plusle and Minin won 38 votes to 35. There were a few people that were voting multiple times, and again, I do not count multiple votes. You only get one vote. I checked that. So if you voted 4 times, you know who you are. I only counted one of your votes. So, but in the end, there was still 38 votes for Plusle and Minin. So, I guess congrats. There's no way I don't have any way of knowing if somebody does create multiple accounts just to vote for a single character. It is what it is, and we're just gonna move forward. So, yeah, sadly Dixie's eliminated. I voted for her. She probably, realistically, she's got a better chance than Plusle and Minin. So, if you want to, lay back on that or whatever you want to say, I don't know. Yeah, so Plusle and Minin are moving on, so congrats to that. But again, we're in the loser bracket, so anybody loses one more time in here, they are done. So, well, Dixie Kong is now done. So, let's move past that. Let's go to the matchup for the day. So, again, this is going to be a strange matchup because nobody has any idea of who I'm going to vote for. Like I said earlier, the matchup is WaLuigi against Mach. So let's jump into this a bit. So I was surprised Mach is still in the tournament. I actually kind of forgot about it. So Mach is literally like the last retro character that's in this tournament. Just kind of like zooming by, slowly and kind of under the radar. People... it's a character's name that gets brought up because when you have a new Smash game, and we already know that Smash Ultimate is out by now. I'm pretty sure most of us know that, or you should. But every time there's a new Smash game announced, everybody likes to make up their own rosters and like, these third-party characters would be nice. These retro characters would be nice. These WTF characters, one of those would be nice. You get it. Everybody's got like their own list of categorical characters that they have, whatever it is. Mach fits into the retro character pick in this, and you can kind of go back and forth and argue a bit if we had a retro character this time around. Some people say it was King K. Rool, but I mean, King K. Rool was on the GameCube, so it's not that retro. When we talk retro, we're talking about like Nintendo Entertainment System and the, like Super Nintendo days. I think that's what a retro character is. Somebody that maybe a character that only had like one, maybe two games, in the very early Nintendo days, and then that was just kind of it. Maybe the series didn't sell extremely well, or Nintendo just didn't want to keep pushing the franchise forward, or whatever it might have been. So Mach Rider is in that boat. I believe Mach Rider had been considered for Smash Bros. In the past. I believe it was Melee, if I'm not mistaken. Sakurai wanted to put Mach Rider in the game because he thought the name was... was it? I'm pretty sure it was Mach Rider. I'm almost positive it was Mach Rider. But Sakurai wanted to put the character in because he thought the name was funny. And, hey, if Mach Rider was considered... I don't know, maybe Sakurai circles back around to it someday. Maybe it could happen. It could happen. So... I think retro character, that's the best chance for Mach Rider to get in. And since this is DLC, ultimately, that we're kind of talking about here, I highly doubt DLC is going to be retro characters. It just doesn't make sense. It's not going to... I mean, sure, it's Smash Bros, so it will sell, but it's not going to really sell like, big-time characters that are really, well-known, established, today, characters that are known. Sure, you can make an example. Is Banjo well-known? Well, within the Smash community, big time. With older Nintendo gamers, absolutely. So, Mach Rider, not to that extent. Not to the extent of, Dragon Quest or Persona or Banjo. Not even close. So, I mean, Mach Rider, and it is a spirit, by the way. So, right here on screen. But, Mach Rider, again... It's best chances. You gotta wait for the next Smash game, and then fingers crossed, hope for a retro character, and then that's when Mach Rider might get its chance. Maybe we'll see, but for DLC, slim chances, and that's at best, slim at best. But quick note: this picture, I've had this for a while, and I thought this was interesting. So. Last summer, Sakurai tweeted out or did like a column or some article or whatever it was, and he said that he bought like this toy as inspiration for character design or something along the lines like that. And I believe this was the toy on the left, if I'm not mistaken, that he actually purchased. I could be wrong. Maybe it was a different toy. Maybe it was like a truck or something. But basically, what I'm trying to say, he bought a toy for inspiration. Now, some people are like, all right, what kind of toy would it be? So whatever this is over on the left, people started comparing it with, Mach Rider. Similarities, I guess. Yeah, you could really break it down. Ultimately, this really led to nothing because of the whole Grinch leak. Mach Rider was in that, and then we all know how that fell apart. That was horrible. But, I don't know. Maybe Mach Rider was on Sakurai's mind. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. But again, best chances would be probably the next Smash Bros. So, let's move on to his opponent. Yes, if you've been around my channel for a little while, you probably know WaLuigi's my number one want. He's been my number one want since pre-Brawl. I'm an actual fan of the character. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon from, last year and, he was in this trophy, he got left out. That's not fair. Well, I do feel that was unfair to the character, because I like the character. I really do. I like the quirky attitude. I like the personality. I like the potential moveset he can bring. And it's you can go several different avenues for moveset, by the way. You can do his straight up, WaLuigi himself. I made quite a few months ago, I made a moveset video for WaLuigi. And a couple moves had to, do with, like Mario Kart or, Mario spin-off games, something like that. But there's a lot you can do with the character himself that kind of, he's, WaLuigi's if you know the character a bit, eggplants are like, something that, he's kind of tied with. So I was thinking, like, he could actually throw, like, an actual eggplant for a move. Of course, you got to get no matter how WaLuigi would get in, like, you have to give him the tennis racket from his assist trophy. That's just kind of, a lot of people tie him into, just like, boom, tennis racket, quick side smash, boom, done, simple, easy. But you can do, Mario Kart, you can do tennis, you can do baseball, you can do golf, where he originated from. You can do all sorts of awesome different things. He was the could we say he is the villain in that Mario Dance Revolution-ish, the Mario version of Dance Dance Revolution game? He's kind of the villain for like the part of the story, like the first chapter or something. I don't remember. I didn't play the game, but I thought something interesting would be for like a Final Smash would be WaLuigi actually, like, I don't know, he gets like a giant mushroom and then he just starts dancing on the stage or something, kind of a little callback or throwback to the Dance Dance Revolution Mario video. That'd be weird, but that could end up working. I don't know. But so the point I want to make for this video for Wally is I think he can have a chance, and what do I mean by that? So let's go back a year real quick. I want to try to run through this quickly. So going back to when Nintendo was picking the DLC, it's still fresh off the heels of the backlash that they received for WaLuigi still being an assist trophy. We all know the commotion he made and the couple of people on social media and all the crap that they did. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's two people don't represent a whole, person, a whole, fan base. All right. There's actually legit people that like characters that maybe you don't. So, anyway, what I'm trying to say is Nintendo maybe, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but maybe they had it in the back of their mind. All right, we're going to do DLC for Smash. What characters should we do? All right, let's go get some third party. And maybe, again, stretching it here, maybe they were like, all right, a lot of fan backlash about the WaLuigi incident. Maybe we end up going with assist trophy promotion. Now, I know a lot of people are like, that's never going to happen. And I can honestly understand that, and I probably agree with that. I don't see an assist trophy getting promoted in the same game. But it's Nintendo's game. They can do what they ultimately want with it. They could do a surprise like that, right? Assist trophy or promotion, a character that, was talked about so much, that generated so much buzz and hype and mainstream media attention. Yeah, it was like all over the news for like a good couple days. It became a really big meme for a while. So Nintendo knows what they have with the character and how much buzz it would actually generate for them in Smash Bros. Whether if Waluigi got in, whether you like him or not, people will talk about it. Isn't that what you want? People to talk about it, and then people will jump into the game, and people might buy it. Isn't that kind of what that's business, right? You want to drum up, I don't want to say controversy, but in a way it kind of could be, but drum up some buzz about your newest addition to the roster, and then people are like, hey, yeah, he's a meme, I'll buy it. Or, hey, people that like me, I actually like the character, I'll buy the character, or whatever it might be. So I think it's very simple. You guys know who I'm voting for. The whole tournament, whatever match he's in, I'm voting Waluigi. Very simple. Done. Easy. So let me know who you guys got down in the comments. Are you going to vote for Waluigi, or are you going to go with Mach, the character that I honestly forgot was in the tournament still? Thought he'd been eliminated, that's all. Just thought he'd been eliminated by now. Not yet. Still in it. So, got a chance. Mach Rider's got a chance. But that is it for this one. So, quick sneak peek for tomorrow. Game 92. No, that's up here, isn't it? Game 92 will have Cuphead taking on Ashley. Ashley, the assist trophy. So, hey, look, more assist trophies coming back. But that'll be the matchup. And then the results we will get for Game 86. 86 was Kamek against Sandbag. So, that's tomorrow. But you know the whole deal by now. Today's video is wrapping up right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.